Okay, Captain's Log number 8. Last time I was talking about faith, and after you generally, I think when you have faith, you will come to an inevitable dip, and there will be doubt. It's like when you first stretch your hand out, is it really gonna happen? Is it really gonna happen? And you can start to get agitated because maybe it hasn't happened yet, or maybe you're agitated because you're doubting, or I don't know, there's a number of things. And this week I was feeling antsy, and like my focus was like, oh, I need to go over here, no, over here, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get that thing, you know, get those blinders on. So I was feeling antsy, and I was like, I know this is resistance. I know that even like, I know what my vices are. I know what my triggers are. And I can feel resistance when it comes. And sometimes that resistance, it's funny, that sometimes that resistance is other productive things. It's really, really common. And it's funny because I remember talking with my accountability partner, and she was like, I put on the video game and I just have the avatar standing there, and it actually does help me to remind myself not to play the game, which but like, it's that happens, right? And so I was like, oh, what is that thing for me? And sometimes like, when you reach something hard, you're gonna feel resistance, you're gonna feel agitation, you're not gonna feel the belief and the momentum. And so what I did was I turned that resistance into a reality, and I went to the gym. I was like, oh, if I'm wanting resistance, then I should just give myself some real resistance. And feel myself like work through that, you know? Because this last week, my trainer, I realized that I had like 3 minutes to get to the gym. So I had to run. And I was like, oh, I can actually do this 10-minute. In my head, it was like, oh, it's always like, it takes 2 minutes. No, it can take 3. And you can get there and you're already warm. And so then it was so much easier to get to the gym later. And then I was like, oh, I can just walk to the gym. It's like not even that big of a deal. And I'm like, okay, maybe I wasn't working on my work or my vision. I was like, no, I'm actually putting in, that's an investment. And I'm enjoying the process of working out. Like, not just, and it's crazy too, because like I heard some video, like someone was talking about, oh, all these people want to work out, want to get it done in 45 minutes or less. I was like, what if you were like enjoying it? What if you like didn't want to leave the gym? How would you work out then? How would that feel different? How would that look different? Yeah, so I did that on Sunday. It was amazing. Super awesome. Went to work feeling like I'm gliding. Like, people noticed that I was gliding. People were writing little notes on their check saying, thank you. You made this an amazing experience. And I'm like, okay, what happened? What did I do? That was different. So I have to review those tapes. But that's also like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to provide a really good service, whatever it is that I'm doing. Whether it's for myself when I'm working out, whether I'm sleeping, like I want to give myself really good quality sleep, or what I'm eating, like I give myself the best food. I work out with the best people, even if that's on YouTube, even if that's like following someone else's plan. Okay, I'm working out with the best. why not? Why not? Looking at my yearly goals, it's my vision. And is that vision big enough? And like, oh, that part's kind of scary. Or like, is that part of the vision anymore? Or is that just what I used to think I needed to do? Who knows? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. And maybe because I stopped trying so hard on one thing, I'll let up and I can enjoy things as they come. And I can enjoy the process of challenging myself and doing more than I thought I could, fitting more in my day. Today I walked out of my apartment and I went to a hotel lobby just to feel like I was professional. And did I get a lot of work done? The work was getting myself in that environment. The work was thinking about what's my objective, what's my action, what's my result. And that's what's going to help me forward. The work was understanding that like, I don't have to go about this any way that's been dictated before. But I can really make it my own. And I know how my brain works. I know how my brain works. I know how I'm going to metaphor. So if I'm going to build a business, I'm like, okay, it's like a boat. I need to build a boat and float. So I start looking at the architecture of a boat, and I get something a really simple drawing, and I'm like, oh, of course, I need to think more simple about what I'm building, and not try to build the Titanic on day one. Just build a raft. And then looking at, okay, you want to catch big clients, like how do you do this? And even just extrapolating from the metaphor helps me get an image. And so I can think about like, oh, if I'm wanting to sell something to someone, okay, what is it like? I might have to give them some bait before I can reel them in, right? And sometimes that bait is a physical offering, and sometimes it's like, dude, just be excited about what I'm excited about. That's so valuable to people, to actually like, to be excited about the same thing. Because how many people around you are excited about the same thing all the time? They're not. So if you can find someone outside of your geographic circle, or in your, even better if it's in your geographic circle, and you're like, dude, we value the same thing. Like going to the gym and being like, oh, I'm not the same as that guy who doesn't know what the frick he's doing. I'm more like, I'm working out with the best dude. That guy who's really putting in the effort. And I'm not just talking about fit people, like that fat dude, huffing and puffing. Whew. Dude, thumbs up, double thumbs up. So, anyway, all right. Blabbered on, putting my quarter of 8 minutes. So what's going next? But next, I'm going to look up my role models, and then also just think more simply, like what is the most simple way I could be outreaching to people and showing people things that are of value and seeing if they like to look at it, and just kind of testing and seeing like, I might need to work on my pitch. I went into a hotel lobby and I could, you know, this was not a hotel lobby, this was a different hotel lobby. And they weren't spoken. They're like, what are you doing here? Can I help you? I said, oh, I just want to sit down. Are you waiting for somebody? Yeah, who are you waiting for? Okay, I'm not waiting for anybody. I'll see you later. Right? There's nothing wrong with them wanting to protect their lobby. There's nothing wrong with me wanting to just sit down and do this counseling thing. But my pitch wasn't correct. I wasn't confident. I wasn't clear. I wasn't giving them value. So if I was like, yo, I'm making a video about hotel lobbies and I would like to feature yours, please give me 10 minutes. Just need to have moment here. You know, maybe they would have been like, oh, you have to clear that with like HR, some other corporate company or blah, blah, blah. Which would also be correct, because then I could actually leverage that for a contract to get income from that. But that's how you learn, by failing. And oh, one more thing. The reward can be like in the process. And I kind of touched on this earlier, but like after the gym, I was just like, yeah, ooh, right? And then I kept seeing little signs for white chocolate mochas, peppermint. I was like, that's exciting. I want that. I was like, nope, I already got my reward. It was the flex. All right. Pieces.